Any of your billionaire friends ever joke with you about the Cadillac and that you're driving is not something flashier?
No, they know me pretty well. This is the McDonald's I go to frequently.
What if I told you that not all billionaires live like royalty? In fact, some choose simplicity over opulence, demonstrating frugality that you typically expect from your thrifty neighbor. Let's embark on an intriguing journey to discover some of the world's richest individuals who revel in living as though they were anything but rich. Join us as we have a look at 15 extremely rich people who live like as if they were poor. Number 1. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett, the man synonymous with smart investing, doesn't exactly fit the billionaire stereotype. This savvy investor, affectionately known as the Oracle of Omaha, is a shining beacon of frugality in a sea of opulent billionaires. Still residing in the modest 5-bedroom home he purchased in 1958 for over $31,000, Buffett's home is a far cry from the palatial estates that one might associate with someone of his stature. Nestled in the quiet neighborhood of Happy Hollow, Omaha, his house serves as a testament to Buffett's grounded lifestyle. And it's not only about his home. Buffett is one of the richest people on the planet and extends his frugality to his dietary preferences as well. You're more likely to find him enjoying a McDonald's meal than dining in a 5-star restaurant. His breakfast often consists of a reasonably priced meal from a fast food chain, which he washes down with a glass of Coca-Cola, a company in which he holds a substantial share. And even his transportation choices reflect his simplistic lifestyle. He traded his 2006 Cadillac DTS only when his daughter Susie feared for his safety on the road. And guess what he upgraded to? Well, another Cadillac, albeit a newer model. His 2014 XTS, priced at approximately $45,000, pales in comparison to the luxury fleets of his billionaire peers. Buffett's financial philosophy spills over into his frugal lifestyle as well. He's not one to squander the money on needless extravagances, instead preferring to invest in companies, people, and most importantly, in the future. For him, wealth accumulation is a means to a bigger end, giving back. He's pledged to donate 99% of his wealth, another aspect where he dramatically differs from his well-heeled counterparts. With a life that's steeped in simplicity, he breaks the mold of a typical billionaire. His modest home in Omaha, his love for McDonald's, and an unpretentious Cadillac are the hallmarks of his remarkably ordinary lifestyle, one that stands in stark contrast to his extraordinary wealth. Buffett's life serves as a fascinating lesson in frugality, teaching us that richness is not always about dollars in the bank. It can be about contentment, humble living, and knowing the real value of money. Number 2. Mark Zuckerberg, the hoodie billionaire. Meet Mark Zuckerberg, the mastermind behind Facebook, the social networking site that revolutionized the way that many people connect. With a net worth in the billions, you would expect him to have a closet that was bursting with Armani suits or some fancy shirts. However, he defies the stereotype with his decidedly unflashy wardrobe. The Facebook CEO is famously known for his gray t-shirts and hoodies, his philosophy being simple, that less time deciding what to wear equals more time focusing on making important decisions at work. It's quite a smart way to manage the daily cognitive load. And it's not only about his dressage. His living quarters are also far from ostentatious, at least by billionaire standards. He lives in a relatively modest house in Palo Alto, California, bought for around $7 million in 2011, and the home is a mere drop in his vast financial ocean. It's a beautiful, spacious home, yes, but it's not the sprawling mansion that many would envision for the world's youngest self-made billionaire. His humble lifestyle does not stop at his clothing and home. It extends to his car as well. He's been seen driving a manual transmission Volkswagen GTI, a car that costs less than $30,000. Quite the departure from the Lamborghinis and Bugattis that you may expect in a billionaire's garage. In his hoodies, modest home, and practical car, he displays a refreshing disregard for the trappings of immense wealth, and in a world where excess often denotes success, he quietly carves his own path, reminding us that one's value is not dictated by material possessions, but by the impact that one creates. Number 3. Carlos Slim Helú, the understated tycoon. Now we'll journey south to Mexico, where we find Carlos Helú, the country's richest man and one of the wealthiest individuals on a global basis. With a vast empire that spans telecommunications, construction, and media, you may well picture Carlos living in the laps of luxury. But that's where you would be mistaken. Carlos has led an astoundingly frugal lifestyle throughout his life. He's resided in the same 6-bedroom home in Mexico for more than 40 years. With a garden and relatively humble interior, his home is no extravagant mansion, but a statement of moderation. The Mexican mogul also avoids luxury goods. There's no gold-plated iPhone, no high-end designer suits, and no pricey Cuban cigars for him. Oh no. Instead, Carlos is often seen in simple attire, and he reportedly prefers home-cooked meals over a fancy restaurant. His preference for simplicity permeates every aspect of his lifestyle, setting him apart from his billionaire peers. Even in his office, where he oversees a vast network of businesses, it's far from opulent. His desk is swamped with videos, and the room is devoid of any grandeur that one may associate with a man of his means. In a world where wealth is often associated with a showy display of luxury, he stands as a testimony to understated living. His preference for a simple house, a home-cooked meal, and modest clothing underscores that a rich life does not necessarily require a display of wealth. Number 4. Ingvar Kamprad, the thrifty furniture mogul. When you think of IKEA, you may envision stylish and affordable furniture that fills countless homes across the globe. But have you ever wondered about the man behind this furniture empire? Meet Ingvar Kamprad, the frugal mastermind who built IKEA from the ground up. Despite his immense wealth, though, he chose to live a life of simplicity and thriftiness. He was famously spotted driving an old Volvo for many decades, despite having the means to buy any luxury car on the market. This down-to-earth attitude extended beyond his choice of vehicle. He was not one to splurge on extravagant first-class flights, preferring to fly economy, rubbing shoulders with everyday travelers, and showcasing his commitment to a modest lifestyle. And when it comes to groceries, you may be surprised to learn that he's often frequented local markets instead of high-end stores. After all, why pay more when you can get quality produce at a fraction of the cost? This thriftiness was deeply ingrained in his personality, and it was a trait that permeated every aspect of his life. He believed in keeping prices low for his customers while also maintaining a culture of cost consciousness within IKEA's organization, and his commitment to affordability and frugality was the driving force behind its success and its ability to revolutionize the furniture industry. Number 5. David Sheraton, the unassuming investor. Now, just imagine being an early investor in Google. With that kind of success, it would be easy to get caught up in a life of extravagant luxury, but not for David Sheraton, the Stanford professor and renowned computer scientist who had the foresight to invest in Google in its early days. Despite his immense wealth, he chose to live a remarkably simple life. He continues to reside in the same home he purchased 37 years ago, and this unassuming house is a testament to his commitment to modest living, even within the face of substantial financial success. His choice of transportation even further reflects his unpretentious nature. Instead of indulging in luxury cars, he prefers to navigate the streets on his bicycle. In a world where supercars are the norm for billionaires, his eco-friendly mode of transportation is a refreshing departure from the extravagant. He shares a philosophy of living simply, which extends beyond material possessions. He's known for his philanthropic efforts, generously donating to causes that align with his values. And instead of indulging in excessive personal expenditures, he channels that wealth into making a positive impact on the world. In a society that's obsessed with opulence, these billionaire CEOs remind us that a life well lived does not necessarily require an abundance of material wealth. Their commitment to simplicity and frugality speaks volumes about their value and priorities, proving that true contentment can be found in the most simple of things. Number 6. Azim Premji, the meticulous billionaire. Azim Premji, the Indian tech magnate and philanthropist, is a shining example of a billionaire who understands the value of every rupee. Known for his frugal habits, he's not one to waste a resource, even when it comes to even the smallest of details. As the chairman of Wipro Limited, a global IT consulting and outsourcing company, he keeps a watchful eye on every aspect of the business. In fact, he's said to monitor even the company's toilet video usage, ensuring that wastage is minimized and that resources are utilized efficiently. Now, this attention to detail and commitment is cost consciousness and is a testament to his frugal mindset. When it comes to personal travel, you're not going to find him jetting around in a private plane or lounging in luxurious first-class cabins. Despite his immense wealth, he often chooses to fly economy, mingling with fellow passengers and staying grounded in his approach to life. However, it's not only his personal habits that exemplify frugality. His remarkable philanthropic efforts also reflect his modest lifestyle. With his generous donations, he's dedicated a significant portion of his wealth to improving education and healthcare in India, and his commitment to giving back demonstrates that wealth is not just about personal indulgence, but about making a positive impact on society. Number 7. Chuck Feeney, the ultimate giver. Chuck Feeney, once a billionaire and co-founder of Duty Free Shoppers Group, lived a life that defied the norms of extreme wealth. He had built his fortune, but instead of clinging to it, he made a radical decision. That was to give it all away. His philanthropic journey was remarkable in its selflessness. Over the years, he had donated almost his entire fortune, an estimated $8 billion, to various causes through his foundation. With a focus on education, healthcare, and human rights, his contributions have left a lasting impact around the entire world. Having fulfilled his mission, he now lives a simple life in a rented apartment in San Francisco. He no longer has the trappings of immense wealth, choosing a humble abode that reflects his commitment to live a life that's free from material extravagance. Chuck Feeney's story is a powerful reminder that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of money, but in the ability to make a difference in the lives of others. His choice to live a modest life after having given away his fortune highlights the profound impact of selfless generosity and serves as an inspiration to everyone. People like Chuck Feeney and others on this list embody the spirit of simplicity and selflessness, and through their actions they show that true fulfillment can be found not in the pursuit of personal luxury, but in the joy of making a positive impact on the world. Number 8. Tony Hsieh, the adventurous visionary. Tony Hsieh, the late CEO of Zappos, was a trailblazer in the world of e-commerce and customer service. But when it came to his personal life, he rejected the trappings of wealth in favor for a more unconventional lifestyle. Instead of residing in a sprawling mansion, he chose to live in a trailer park in downtown Las Vegas. This unassuming abode allowed him to foster a sense of community and connection with those who were around him. He believed that experiences and relationships held far more value than material possessions. His dedication to creating memorable experiences would extend beyond his living situation. He invested in the revitalization of downtown Las Vegas, turning it into a vibrant and innovative hub. His desire to create a unique and engaging environment for others was a testament to his passion for building communities and fostering connections. Sadly, though, Tony Hsieh passed away in 2020.
Former Zappos CEO Tony Hsieh died 2 weeks ago after suffering injuries from a tragic house fire in Connecticut.
Leaving behind a legacy of entrepreneurial spirit and commitment.
He also provided inspiration for thousands of tech entrepreneurs looking to follow in his footsteps.
To living life on his own terms. His unconventional choice to live in a trailer park symbolized his belief that true happiness can be found in simplicity and shared experiences. Number 9. Rosemary Mucklow, the low-key inheritor. Rosemary Mucklow, despite her significant inheritance from the meat industry, leads a surprisingly modest and understated life. She's known for her frugality and aversion to the spotlight, preferring to maintain a low profile despite her family's wealth. Mucklow's commitment to living frugally is evident in her lifestyle choices. She avoids excessive displays of wealth and instead focuses on leading a simple life. Rather than succumbing to the temptations of opulence, she embraces a more down-to-earth approach. Despite her substantial financial means, Mucklow is known for her humility and generosity. She never flaunts her wealth or seeks public recognition, rather channeling her resources into making a positive impact through philanthropy and charitable endeavors. By living frugally and maintaining a low profile, she demonstrates that wealth does not define one's character or values. Her commitment to simplicity is a reminder that true fulfillment can be found in the meaningful relationships that we build with each other and the positive impact that we can have on the world. Rosemary exemplifies individuals who choose to prioritize experiences and connections, along with humility over material possessions. Her life serves as a powerful reminder that true wealth lies in the intangible aspects of life, and that a simple and purposeful existence can be just as, if not even more, fulfilling than a life of extravagant excess. Number 10. Alexander Lebedev, the unassuming media baron. Alexander Lebedev, the Russian media baron and former KGB agent, is a paradox in the world of billionaires. Despite his vast wealth and influence, he chooses to lead a very simple lifestyle that is far from what one would expect. Known for his humble nature, he shies away from the trappings of opulence and is often spotted flying budget airlines, mingling with regular passengers, and eschewing the luxuries that are typically associated with a private jet. This down-to-earth approach to traveling is a testament to his commitment to simplicity and practicality. While he could easily indulge in an extravagant dining experience, he prefers to enjoy a simple meal within the confines of his company's cafeteria. And rather than seeking out exclusive restaurants, he appreciates the camaraderie and familiarity with sharing a meal with his employees. And beyond his personal lifestyle choices, he's known for his philanthropic efforts. He's donated significant amounts of his wealth to various charitable causes, supporting organizations that work towards social and environmental improvement. This dedication to giving back further reflects his modest values and desire to make a positive impact. Despite his immense success in the media industry and his ability to shape public opinion, he remains true to his roots, embracing a life that prioritizes substance over superficiality. Through his choices and actions, he challenges the stereotype of the flashy billionaire, reminding everyone that true fulfillment can be found in simplicity, humility, and a genuine desire to make a difference. Number 11. Amancio Ortega, the private fashion icon. The founder of Zara, Amancio Ortega, is one of the richest individuals in the world, and he also serves as a prime example of the fact that wealth does not always translate to a lavish lifestyle. Despite all of his enormous success in the fashion industry, he remains famously private and frugal. Known for his preference for a simple lunch in his company's cafeteria rather than dining at a high-end restaurant, this unassuming choice reflects his grounded nature and refusal to succumb to the allure of extravagance. Despite all of his wealth, he continues to appreciate the value of a good meal in a familiar setting with others. In addition to his frugal dining habits, his personal life is also characterized by a desire for privacy. He rarely grants any interviews or seeks public attention, choosing instead to focus on his work and maintain a low-profile existence. This understated approach to life is a testament to his dedication to his craft of fashion and a reminder that true success does not always require a grand display. His commitment to frugality and privacy is a refreshing departure from the stereotypes of the ostentatious billionaire, and his story serves as an inspiration, reminding everyone that fulfillment can be found in pursuing your passion and maintaining humility, along with cherishing the simple joys of life. Number 12. David Green, the down-to-earth entrepreneur. Despite all of his incredible success, David Green has remained grounded and down-to-earth in his approach to business and life. As the founder of Hobby Lobby, he's built an empire in the world of arts and crafts, and when it comes to travel, he's not one to indulge in the luxuries of a private jet or even a first-class cabin. Instead, he chooses to fly economy, embracing the same level of comfort as his fellow passengers. This choice reflects his commitment to practicality, along with his refusal to go to unnecessary means for extravagance. Even in his company's headquarters, his frugality is evident. The office space is noticeably bare bones, with a focus on functionality rather than opulence. This approach extends to the overall culture of Hobby Lobby itself, where efficiency and cost consciousness are emphasized. His commitment to being frugal is not simply about saving money, though. It's also about prioritizing what truly matters in life. Rather than channeling resources into lavish displays or unnecessary expenses, he chooses to invest in his employees, their development, and success in the business. This emphasis on people over material possessions is a great example of his values as an entrepreneur and a leader. Number 13. Judy Faulkner, the benevolent billionaire. Judy Faulkner has pledged to give away most of her fortune to charitable causes. Her focus is not on accumulating personal wealth, but on using her resources to improve the lives of others. And this commitment to philanthropy and giving back reflects her values and desire to make a long-lasting difference. Judy Faulkner is the billionaire software developer and founder of Epic Systems, and is the living embodiment of the phrase "money cannot buy happiness." Despite her immense wealth, she's chosen a low-key lifestyle and uses her fortune to make a positive impact on the world. In her personal life, she lives a low-key lifestyle that aligns with her values, avoiding ostentatious displays of wealth, maintaining a down-to-earth approach. Her emphasis is on the meaningful work that she does, the impact that she can have on healthcare through her software company, and the people that she can help along the way. She has a level of humility and benevolence that reminds everyone true success is not measured solely by your financial wealth, but by the positive impact that you can have on the lives of others. Her dedication to giving back and her low-key lifestyle are an inspiration, reminding everyone that the pursuit of a meaningful and purposeful existence goes far beyond any material possessions. Number 14. Robert Kwok, the unassuming sugar king of Asia. In the realm of business tycoons, Robert Kwok stands out as a beacon of humility and simplicity. Known as the Sugar King of Asia, he has amassed immense wealth through his ventures in commodities, particularly in the sugar industry. However, his personal life is a stark contrast to the opulence that's often associated at his level of success. Despite his substantial fortune, he maintains a remarkably humble lifestyle, shying away from flashy displays of wealth, preferring to lead a modest and unassuming existence. You're not going to find him parading in designer suits or flaunting extravagant possessions. Instead, he embraces a philosophy that emphasizes substance over showmanship. His unpretentious nature is evident in his choice of residence. Rather than living in a grand mansion or luxurious penthouse, he prefers to live in a comfortable yet unassuming home. His deliberate decision to avoid excessive opulence reflects his grounded approach to life. His unassuming demeanor extends into his modes of transportation as well. Instead of cruising around in a fleet of luxury cars, he prefers practical and reliable vehicles that serve their purpose well. He values functionality over flamboyance, embodying the notion that material possessions do not define one's worth. His dedication to simplicity and humility is deeply ingrained within his character. He recognizes that true wealth is not solely measured in monetary terms, but in the relationships that he cultivates and the contributions that he makes to the betterment of society. By choosing a life that's free from excessive extravagance, Robert Kwok challenges the notion that immense wealth necessitates a lifestyle of excess. His unassuming demeanor serves as an inspiration, reminding us that true fulfillment can be found in the simplicity of everyday joys, genuine connections, and a commitment to making a positive impact on the world. And in a world where the pursuit of wealth will often lead to a display of grandeur, his legacy stands as a true embodiment of the enduring power of humility, integrity, and a life well lived. The Sugar King of Asia is not only known for his business acumen, but also for his unwavering commitment to leading a humble lifestyle that serves as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. Number 15. Jim C. Walton, the unassuming heir of Walmart. In the realm of billionaires, Jim C. Walton, the son of Walmart founder Sam Walton, is a striking example of unassuming wealth and simplicity. Despite inheriting a vast fortune, his lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the extravagant displays that are often associated with extreme wealth. One of the most remarkable aspects of his unassuming nature is his choice of transport. Instead of cruising in a fleet of luxury cars, he opts for a 15-year-old pickup truck, and this modest vehicle reflects his practicality and down-to-earth approach to life. While he could easily afford any vehicle on the market, he finds contentment in the simplicity. In addition to his choice of transportation, his wardrobe is also a grand display of his unpretentious lifestyle. Rather than donning a tailored suit or a designer brand, he simply prefers a casual attire. You're more likely to spot him in a button-down shirt and khaki pants than in a flashy designer suit. This humble fashion sense further emphasizes his commitment to substance over style. Jim Walton's unassuming lifestyle is a reflection of his values and principles, and despite all of the wealth that he has, he chooses to not allow it to define him. Instead, he simply focuses on his passion for giving back and making a positive impact within the communities where he lives and works. His dedication to giving back is exemplified through his involvement in various charitable initiatives. He actively supports educational programs, environmental conservation efforts, and community development projects. His commitment to philanthropy demonstrates that his wealth is not just for personal gain, but for the betterment of society. And in a world where material possessions will often symbolize success and power, his choice to live a simple and unpretentious life challenges societal norms. His unassuming demeanor serves as a reminder that true fulfillment lies in the relationships that are cultivated between each other and the impact that we make, along with the values that we uphold. That's all for 15 extremely rich people who live as though they're poor. What did you think about these rich people? And do you know of any others that live a humble lifestyle? Let me know about it in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel for more like it in the future, and I'll see you next time.